Hey guys, it's Jimmy here and welcome back to another Clash of Clans video. Super excited about today because today I'm going to teach you how to use the Lavaloon attack strategy at Town Hall 10. That's right, I'm super excited about this. We're back on our max Town Hall 10 account, so let's jump right into it. So before we do our live attack, I want to break down this attack strategy with you guys. First thing we gotta do is base identification. Usually how you can use this attack strategy is use the 4 lightnings and also earthquake to take out an air sweeper and 1 air defense. Sometimes you might be able to take out a max inferno tower, air defense, and also an air sweeper all in the same process if they're on 3 tile spacing. So for examples here, we got this base and at this base you can see how it has an air defense, an air sweeper, and also inferno tower really grouped up together, and it's somewhat of an active base. So you're gonna see what I did right here is I actually used a lightning spell right near this dark elixir storage to pop all 3 of these, but not the storage, because you know the storage is not going to pop, and neither the inferno tower because it wasn't the 3 tile spacing, because it's a 4 tile spacing. But if it was any closer, I could have picked off that inferno tower. So you're actually going to see that right here now. So you can see right there, I literally just popped it. I literally just popped both of those, and that way I can create a nice funnel with my loons to go on the left hand side here. And what you're gonna see I'm gonna do is create a nice little funnel, so that way I can get my loons to go one direction I want them to go. So I want them to go from the top right down to bottom left, and that's what we're gonna try to do here. And you're gonna see I'm gonna start funneling, of course, with my king and queen first. So I got my queen and king killing on up. My queen took out all the defenses on the right hand side, which is really good, so that way my loons will actually rotate from the left. Now what you usually want to do with your haste spells, because you got 4 of them, you want to use them to guide and boost your balloons further to the next air defense as soon as possible, and take out as many wizard towers as possible in order to do so. So you can see it actually increases the speed rate here, so that way they reach the air defense, pop it, then be able to reach over to the next actual inferno tower, not inferno tower, wizard tower, and take care of that. Then I can keep speeding up the process and all the way around. You'll know I'll keep doing that with the haste spell. So I did it on the opposite side now, so I get the air defense on that side, and I also do it with over here so I can get the cleanup. And then I use my minions and also lava pups to actually clean up the rest of the base, and I bring up 2 dragons. So I usually have 2 dragons to clean it up as well for the whole base, and sometimes I'll have a 3rd one in my CC depending on what I bring. Most times you're going to bring a stone slammer with this attack strategy, and if you do the funneling correctly, you shoot a wrap around the whole base, and you should have cleanup crew, which will get you that nice 3-star. Now that I've broken this attack strategy down with you guys, let's actually go jump into a live attack. So I found our first attack. We're gonna do this attack strategy to break it down with you guys. We're gonna attack a max Town Hall 9, so that way you can see crush at Town Hall 9. Then we'll follow up with a nice Town Hall 10 attack. Of course, this attack strategy will be linked down below if you want to use it with me here and follow along. So for right now, let's jump right into this. So the first thing we're gonna do is create a nice funnel here. So this guy has 2 different cubbies. He has one on the left, one on the right, and I actually want to take care of the cubby on the left side here. That way I can clean it up and create a funnel on the right, because he actually doesn't have his queen out. His queen's actually upgrading, so I can take advantage of that. So what we're gonna do first of all is actually drop in, let's see, we'll drop in 2 minions for the top right here, because the minions will be able to clean up everything over there. Then I'll actually drop in my king from the other side here, and by the time he rotates onto the elixir storage, he should be able to actually funnel down from the elixir and rotate back to the gold mine. So that should be the case right here, so we'll just have to wait and see. If he does do that, that's what we want, and that way we can create another funnel with the queen. So the queen's actually gonna pick off some of the defenses that are in here, because I want the queen to get as many defenses picked off as possible, so there's less variables of the balloons going the opposite direction. So we want them all going down one side right into the core from the top. So our queen is doing exactly that now. So what I'm gonna do is use this lightning we're gonna do 1, 2 right there, and then we're gonna do 1, 2 right here, and we should be able to actually get the pick and on the expo. We'll maybe get an expo pick. I don't think that's gonna be the case, but we got the air sweeper. I wanted to get an air defense, but it's fine in all honesty since we have 2 lava hounds. Now you could bring honestly 3 lava hounds if you really wanted to, but with this attack strategy I'm using here today, it only requires really 2, because of the fact that how this attack strategy works. You're gonna create a nice funnel, and by the time you create this nice funnel, all the troops will just be able to pop off everything. And then of course we're gonna drop in our dragons now for cleanup, and we're gonna hold off for a bit. Then we're gonna drop in our loons and some haste spells, and the haste spells will actually increase the process of balloons picking off stuff right here. Now you can bring rage spells if you want to do more damage, but honestly damage is not the main thing you're going for. You're just going for speed and then just quickly popping all those air defenses as soon as possible, because that way it's easy to clean up the base. Now of course once you got rid of most of the stuff, you want to actually start dropping your minions, of course, that way they can actually clean up the rest of the base here. And you do have a few free spells and stuff left over, and also the poison spell. Now the poison spell can be used in a manner of ways. You can use it to get rid of course, like skeletons like these little guys. You can get rid rid of them that way so your pups and minions are safe. Or you can use them to get rid of CC and slow down the queen. So that's another thing you can do with them. You can sit right there, easily clean up all the little skeletons left over, and now we have a ton of stuff to work with. And we still have like 1 freeze, 1 haze, and 1 archer. So like maybe there's like a builder hut across the corner. You can literally set the archer there, clean on up, easy. And that's what we want. So honestly, this first attack went really well, and this honestly just showed how good this attack strategy is just against max Tunnel 9s. You're gonna love what we're gonna do against Tunnel 10s. Okay, so I just found ourselves a nice base to attack this Tunnel 10 right here, and we're gonna use our Lavaloon attack strategy to absolutely dog on this guy. Of course, this attack strategy will be linked down below if you want to use it for yourself. Absolutely go ahead. And for right now though, let's show you how I'm gonna do this. So this guy has most of his air defenses actually grouped up together with his actual Inferno Towers, meaning that we can get an Inferno Tower pick off this depending on how we want to do this. So we can actually double check for CC, so I want to do that first. How I'm actually going to do this is drop in my king, of course, and my king did lure out the CC automatically out of the gate. So this guy actually has Loons and Giants, so I'm going to just drop in, of course, the poison spell, which should really help on out. And I'm actually going to drop in a dragon to clean on up with him. Now, I do have a sussy back in the studio. What are you doing, Kipper? Kipper's being sussy back. I'll show you guys in just a second here. But with that, we got ourselves a nice CC pick, and that's good to go. Now, what I'm going to create next is a nice funnel with our lightning. So I'm actually going to pop in the back stuff here. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then we should be able to earthquake everything over here and get an Inferno pick. So I think we might need to drop 1 for lightning to get it, but we should be able to get it with that. And there we go. Now what I want to do is I actually want to drop in our queen from this side, a dragon from here, and the dragon's going to clean up everything down to the bottom right, and my queen's going to go into the core and clean up the actual archer tower, short archer tower, and also the cannon, because I want to get all those picks. I'm actually going to drop in some minions and stuff too in just a bit here, but I'm going to drop in the siege now. We're going to drop in, of course, our 2 lava hands from over here, and then we're going to drop in all of our loons from the nice right hand side, so that way we got a nice funnel going on. So that's what we want, of course. I'm actually going to freeze the Inferno. I'm going to haste the loons real quick so that way they can get a nice push on in. Then we're going to create another haste spell with that too, and with that they should be able to go all on in here and clean up the rest of the defenses in the space, and that's what we want. And I'm actually going to freeze the wizard back there, because the wizard towers, multi-towers, and most of those kind of things you actually want to freeze, because those kind of things can actually clean up most of your loons. You don't want them clean up your loons, and that way you can just, it ruins the attack. It ruins the attack if you lose all your loons. So what we're gonna do now is drop in, of course, our minions to help clean up the rest of the space, the pups, and that way we get that nice 3-star. And the good thing is too about this, even if our siege does break, we still have a dragon, e-dragon, loons, or whatever's inside of it. I would highly recommend you bring a dragon, baby dragon, and loon, or just straight up an e-dragon would be even better. But depends on what you use attack strategy wise though, so ultimately it's up to you. But you can see with this attack strategy right here, it's honestly going to be really busted if you get the right funnel down right at the gate, and then you get loons clean on up. And of course, whatever you bring your CC wise will help clean along the process, and your pups and minions, you know, we'll do the rest of the cleaning, and that is sick. Kipper, what are you doing, you sussy backa? You want to get up here? You want to be on camera? You want to be cute? Yeah. And of course, with that is how you use the Lavaloon attack strategy in Clash of Clans. If you did enjoy this video today, enjoy Kipper being a sussy backa, then make sure to smash that like button, get subscribed so you not miss any more of our Clash of Clans content, because I do want to do a attack strategy on mass lightning, so get subscribed so you not miss out on that. Until then, this has been G-Man, and I'll see you guys for the next video. G-Man, out.